Hi, I'm Peniel. I'm your co-host for the evening, and this is...
The other co-host, Jack Jones.
Alright, so why don't you start us off, Jack?
Alright, so at the beginning of The Great Gatsby, Nick Carraway is introduced, and he's the narrator, and he's talking with his therapist.
Everyone here disgusts me, sickens me. Only one man is exempt from my disgust.
One man?
Yeah. Gatsby.
Where did you meet Gatsby?
At a party in New York. Nick's talking to his therapist about when he's in New York. He's with his friends.
And those are Tom and Daisy and Jordan. Tom is the husband of Daisy, who's Nick's cousin, and Jordan is a professional golfer, and she's a friend of Daisy's.
While they're at the little dinner party, Tom gets a call from one of his mistresses, and it gets really awkward.
After dinner, Nick get... Are you kidding me?
Sorry.
Yeah. After dinner, Nick and Daisy were just walking around, and she told him how she was glad she had a daughter, but also sad because she knew that the best thing a girl in that world could be was a beautiful fool.
Then, Nick and Tom and Myrtle go to this party, where they just kind of hang out, and also Myrtle was Tom's mistress. They're kind of, yeah. But they go to this party, right? And then Nick gets super drunk for a second time in his whole life, and it was just crazy.
And then Nick woke up the next morning, and he had no idea how he actually got home, but he receives an invitation from Gatsby to one of his great parties.
While he's at the party, though, he finds out he was the only one invited. No one else there was invited. He was really the only one Gatsby wanted to be there. And he meets up with Jordan there too. She's there, and they go to look for Gatsby, but they can't really find him. It seems like I'm the one who's actually been invited here. This Gatsby guy, I've heard so many stories about him. I haven't seen him though. He's a cousin of the Kaiser in Germany. Murder. I don't really know.
Well, I'm afraid I haven't been a very good host with sport. You see, I am Gatsby.
Jordan goes off with some other... Okay. Jordan goes off with some other guy, and Nick ends up talking to Gatsby without even knowing it. Then Gatsby introduces himself, and Nick seems a little embarrassed about how drunk he was.
Okay, so later on, Gatsby calls Jordan over, and they talk about something that's super secret. They don't no one knows what they talk about. And then Jordan meets up with Nick later on, and she wants to tell him what happened, but she swore not to, and also she had to go because the party was over. And yeah.
One morning, Gatsby comes and picks up Nick in his supercar and takes him out to lunch.
Wow.
Hello there, old sport. What do you think? Rolls Royce, supercharged engine, custom job.
What are you doing here?
Well, figured maybe we could go out to lunch, get you around a little bit.
Okay, so Nick and Gatsby go to this underground party kind of clubbing sort of thing where Gatsby introduces Nick to one of his friends, Wolfshine, who's this shady dude who does some shady alcoholic, underground alcohol selling or whatever.
Later, Jordan tells Nick about what Gatsby told her, and he now knows that Gatsby just wanted...
Prohibition! That's what it is, Prohibition. See, because Prohibition was a thing back then, so Wolfshine had to undergroundly sell alcohol. That's why. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Oh, I didn't mean to. Okay. So, later, Jordan tells Nick about what Gatsby told her, and he now knows that Gatsby just wanted him to invite Daisy to tea so that he could be reunited with her.
After setting up the tea party, Gatsby gets really nervous, and he almost leaves before Daisy shows up. Nick calms him down, and so it's all good,
This is taking too long. She's not coming.
Come on, don't be hasty now.
On a holiday.
It's 2 till 4. Where are you going? She'll be here any minute. There she is now.
Daisy comes in after all, but Gatsby is gone. Then he comes back in, and it's revealed that he just chickened out, and then he changed his mind and came back again.
Where have you been? Where'd you go? Why are you wet? It's great to see you again.
It's great to see you too.
It's been like 5 years, right?
Yeah, November.
Yeah. So, at first it's like heck awkward, right? So like, it's Nick, Gatsby, and Daisy. They're just all sitting there saying this and nothing to each other. Then Nick just gets like so awkwarded out, I guess, that he goes out. He says he's going to town or whatever to shop, and then after that, he just like leaves. And then Gatsby tries to go with him, but he pep talks Gatsby into staying. And then Gatsby and Daisy hit it off.
Gatsby invites Nick and Daisy over to his house, and they hang out there for a bit. He also tells them about his old mentor, Dan Cody.
Okay, so later on, right? Tom, Gatsby, Daisy, and Nick. They all go to one of Gatsby's or they go to Gatsby's house basically. Tom, Daisy, and Nick do. Yeah, they go to Gatsby's party and they're all kicking it for a minute, and then Gatsby and Daisy kind of sneak off and like go dance. I don't know why they want to dance all alone, but they were dancing alone. Yeah.
Oh my. Tom is trying to find Daisy, and Nick tells him when he's asked that he doesn't know where she is.
Hey, Nick, have you seen Daisy?
No, I haven't seen her.
That's strange. General said that he thought he saw her over here.
I haven't seen her all night since Gatsby and her left. Well, Daisy and Gatsby, while they're dancing, they both confess their love to each other. That's been very deep down in a 5-year hole in the ground. Yeah, take it away, Jack.
After the party, Nick and Gatsby talk about right now. You're getting pizza out right now.
I'm hungry, bro. What the heck? You're taking way too long. You're so slow. I swear to God, bro.
So after the party, Nick and Gatsby are talking about Gatsby's relationship with Daisy in the past. Daisy wants to run away with Gatsby now, but Gatsby is sad about that because he already got all this stuff for her and she doesn't seem like she wants it.
Okay, so, jeez.
I'm getting some too.
Alright, so, Gatsby wants Daisy to tell Tom that she never loved him. But, I don't know. Daisy says she will, but we'll just see about that now, won't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so Gatsby, right? He kind of started his relationship with Daisy again. And so after he started his relationship up with Daisy, he kind of just, like, stopped the parties. Because the reason he started the parties was he was hoping one day Daisy would just kind of wander into one of the parties. Now that she was at the parties and they started the relationship back again, he had no reason for them. So, he just kind of stopped them. And then, later on, they all go into town. All of them being Jordan, Nick, Tom, Daisy, and Gatsby. They go into town, right? Tom and Nick? It was just them two, right?
It was
Or was it Tom, Nick, and Jordan?
It was Tom, Nick, and Jordan.
Sorry, Tom, Nick, and Jordan. They go into town, and then they go get gas at, like, at Wilson's and Myrtle's, gas station. And then after that, Wilson knows that Myrtle's been cheating on him, and, Tom finds out that Myrtle's leaving soon. And this piece right here kind of depicts where, like, he's losing Daisy and Myrtle now, like, his side chick and his main chick. He ain't got no side hoes, he ain't got no main chicks. Yep. Go you, Jack.
Everyone gets lunch.
That's a regular. Are you dumb? This is the slice that no one's touched so far, and you just put you're eating that too. Sorry, go ahead.
Thank you. Everyone gets lunch together, and Daisy was supposed to tell Tom that she never loved him, but she just couldn't do it. She ends up telling Gatsby that she actually did love Tom at one point, and Gatsby isn't really sure how to take this.
Oh, sorry. All right. Well, on the way back, Gatsby goes to Daisy in the car. Like, Daisy is upset, and she tells Gatsby the only thing that would, like, kind of calm her down was to drive. So Gatsby's like, oh, yeah, go ahead. Drive my supercharger engine, Rolls Royce, custom job. You like it? Car?
We're keeping that.
Yep. And then Daisy, with her premium driving skills, hits Myrtle. Well, actually, no, it wasn't Daisy's fault. Myrtle runs into the middle of the road, thinking it was Tom, and she gets hit by the car, and she's dead. Sucks.
That's tough.
Yep.
When Tom and the others pass through, Tom tells Wilson that Gatsby ran over Myrtle because he was actually cheating with her and didn't want anybody to find out. So, like, he was afraid of Myrtle telling people, so he just, like, purposely ran over. That's what Tom told Wilson.
Yep. And then Gatsby tells Nick how Daisy was the one driving, and she's the one who actually hit Myrtle, not Gatsby, because everyone now thinks Gatsby's a freaking murderer, and he's not. It was Daisy. That dumb, stupid.
So, as you may have predicted, or may not have, I don't know, Wilson goes and shoots Gatsby and then himself.
Everyone now thinks that Gatsby is a murderer, liar, and a cheater. Like, they think he killed Myrtle. They think he cheated. No, not really cheated. Like, they think he had an affair with Myrtle, and Myrtle was married, so it's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
The thing is, Gatsby's dead now, so he can't speak for himself. Tom's not gonna say anything about it, because Tom's just, a butthole, yeah. And Nick would speak up for him, but, like, no one really believed it. And, yeah.
So, now we can look at symbolism throughout the story. The author uses several different colors to represent different ideas. Yellow was Gatsby's color,
Just drinking, crackhead.
and it represented death. So, Gatsby's car was yellow, and he hit Myrtle with it, and so that's, she got hit with some death.
Wait a minute.
And then,
Jack, you're stupid.
since his color was
Jack,
yellow and
Jack,
he died,
Jack,
it was
pause.
dead.
Jack, pause. You're stupid. You know why? Because he was driving Tom's car. That's why Myrtle ran out, because he thought it was Tom's car.
Yeah, but it was Gatsby's car that killed her.
No.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
It wasn't it? Never mind. Sorry.
Then white was Daisy's color, and this represented purity and innocence. Now, we all know that Daisy kind of cheated with Gatsby, but let's just ignore that because she's
They were
supposed
in
to
love.
She's right. They were in love, so I
Kinda.
guess that's fine if they're in love. Green was meant to be future and life, and that can be seen as like the light at the end of the dock. It represents Gatsby's wanting for him to be with Daisy in the future, and so that's like the life that he wants, and that's what he wants to envision the future as.
Okay, so the theme is disappointment. Disappointment. DISAPPOINTment.
Spelling lessons with Peniel.
Yeah, disappointment. So, why was disappointment, you might ask? Cause Gatsby, right? Never got to be with Daisy. Disappointment. Daisy. Wait, hold up. Was Daisy disappointed? No, she was disappointed.
Yeah,
Daisy.
she was disappointed because she just wasn't happy.
Well, yeah, she just wasn't happy. Oh yeah, her life sucked. It was whack. Kind of. She was messed up too though. So she got what she deserved, I guess.
Okay.
Okay. Also, also Nick. Nick was actually no Tom too, because you know what? I bet Tom's disappointed.
Everyone's disappointed.
Everyone's disappointed. Tom was disappointed when he found out Daisy didn't, or Daisy kind of loved him, but loved Gatsby more. Nick was big disappointment. Was disappointed.
Disappointed.
When he found out, like, everyone there was just scum. Like, they're just bad people in general. Like, Wilson was disappointed. That man got cheated on and played, and he blowed his own brains out. Tough. And I think the only one who's not disappointed is Jordan, maybe. I mean, I guess, like, she lost all her friends, kind of. So, that sucks. But other than that, I don't really see what she lost. It's kind of plot twist though.
I mean, yeah, her little thing didn't really work out with Nick. They had kind of a relationship,
yeah.
and that didn't really
Forgot
work
about
out.
that.
So maybe she's disappointed by that. Anyway, so you can tell that Scott Fitzgerald believed that rich people still had their own set of problems. By that, I mean a lot of times people think that when you're rich, all your problems kind of go away. But this kind of shows that they seem to have more problems than poor people because they're just dealing with all their like emotional stuff and like it's a mess. Really sucks. Jeez, it's your turn.
Why was Gatsby great? Gatsby was great for one reason and one reason alone. He was hopeful. He was the only one who did not discuss Nick. Why was that? Because he was hopeful. What did he hope for? He hoped for Daisy. It didn't happen, alright? He got shot. He never got her. He got her for a couple nights. That was about it. It was like the Redbox movies or whatever. I don't know. But you know what? He hoped that he was gonna get her, and he almost did. If he didn't get shot, it would have happened. It's kind of Daisy's fault actually, but we're not gonna get into that. Basically,
It's kind of everybody's fault.
not Nick's.
Yeah, everyone except Nick. Nick was the only
Well, what did
honest
Gatsby
person.
do?
Gatsby, like, well, he assumed that she was gonna pick him.
Well, because they talked about it before.
Yeah, but he kind of like he was asking a lot from her.
But this is the good thing about him. See, look, you're watching the discussion, right? I'm about to prove my point. It's about to be so cool, right? Okay, so say what you said again.
All right, so I feel like Gatsby, he was just asking a lot of Daisy, and he expected her to just immediately like abandon Tom because she never loved him, but he doesn't know that she actually did love him.
You know why? Because he was hopeful she's gonna say yes.
Oh. Okay, done.
That part wasn't scripted.
No.
The pen drop or what I just said.
None
That
of this
conversation.
was really scripted.
It wasn't really scripted.
All
I
right.
mean, it was all scripted, and we're all gonna see it on Monday.
We're
Miss
done.
Yeah. Jack, you've got something. We- The quotes. We have to do the quotes.
Oh.
Okay. So here I have my quote. Ready? My quote is, "And I like large parties. They're so intimate. At small parties, there isn't any privacy." Who said that? Wait. Hold on. Press me. If you get it wrong, you get smacked. All right. Ready?
What?
Go. Go. Just go.
What?
Just go.
I don't know. Like Nick.
All right. Well, it's one wrong.
Who said it?
No, it wasn't Nick.
Hey, Peniel.
Yep.
I got a quote for you.
Well, what's your quote?
If you get it wrong, you get smacked, okay?
Duh.
Reserving judgments is a matter of infinite hope.
That's it.
That's the face of someone who's gonna get smacked.
Reserving judgment is okay. Infinite hope. Nick.
Well,
Because
okay.
Nick likes hope. Yeah, let's go. What's good? Let's go. No, you can't smack
I
me.
can still smack you too.
No. I won fair and square. I won fair and square. I'm smack you.
After dinner, Nick and Daisy were just talking. Shoot. Okay.
Cut. Grab you a slice when you.
I'm still eating this one.
Let me see it. Let me see.
I hate you.
Do you know? It's so interesting.
I hate you.
Once you start reading that, get mad in the middle of it, okay? And then after that, still finish it. Cut all of that. Cut that. God, it's so dumb.
So.
Be gone, that. Get it? 'Cause
Because
he was
he's
Myrtle?
Myrtle?
Ah! All right.
Okay.
Why was Gatsby great? Gatsby was great for one reason alone. It's too fast. Cut.
Dude, Bill, look at me. Chill, okay?
And chill.
You're gonna do this.
Why was Gatsby great? Gatsby was great for one reason alone. He was hopeful. That's what Nick loved about him.
There goes your script.
Nick loved the hopefulness in Gatsby, and that's the reason why he wasn't disgusted. Oh my God, Gatsby, right? Our man Jay Gatsby. This boy, he wanted Daisy. Wait, no, that's not what I'm talking about.
You have to start with
Cut,
saying.
cut,
Now,
cut,
why
cut,
was Gatsby
cut.
so great?
All right. Now, why was Gatsby great, right? Gatsby was great for one reason alone. He was hopeful as heck. I like that one. I need me to do that. But it's kind of cool. All right, I'm gonna redo that. Gatsby.
Gatsby.
Go sit with him because Gatsby knew what he wanted. Because Gatsby knew what he wanted, and then he got it, or he tried to get it at least. So everyone is now saying horrible things about Gatsby because they think, well, now he's dead, he can't really speak for himself, and now they think he's a murderer, a cheater, and yeah, they just don't like him. Just smack you. What the hell's wrong with you?
I don't know. I just felt the urge to do that.
Okay, let's go back. Sorry. So,
I don't know. I just felt the urge to do that.
okay, let's go back. Sorry. So, everyone, do it again. I dare you. I'll smack you, bro. Smack you so hard. Okay, so everyone thinks that Gatsby's a liar, cheater, murderer. They just don't like him anymore. What is wrong with you? Actually, can I just read it? God.
Can a man not drink some water?
Can you not make so much noise? God, it's so bad. How much dick you suck?
Yeah, I'm practicing my little
My
double hand twist got 3000.
I hate you. Oh my god. Okay, cut. Ah.
Alright, go ahead, man.
Okay, so can you shut up now? Actually, okay.